This is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt here in the booth, and joined on the field by Holly Rowe. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. He told me this would be the test of the year with both of these teams in the Big Ten, ranked in the top 10. They have got to crowd the line of scrimmage and get after the quarterback, see if they can affect this top 10 defense and offense at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. That one goes out of bounds, a less than ideal beginning to this game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. QB decides to keep it here. Got the first down and still motoring. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 35.
Really good play call here offensively. They're going to go with this read option. So they're going to read the in man on the line of scrimmage. And as he crashes down towards the back, the quarterback just keeps it. What I love about it is his athleticism on the outside. You can see that he's got some skill and some speed. And he's able to pick up a really nice game here. Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt from golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
It's caught. He's got room. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
You know, oftentimes it can be hard to bring these tight ends down once they've gotten the football because, again, they're big bodies and you're trying to tackle them with secondary players. But what timing here. Look at this hit right as he catches the
touchdown, Ducks. They draw first blood in this national title game. A tremendous start for this offense right down the field into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of them than an
fatherless opponent.
Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it
That's
in the end zone early in this game.
That's fucking lovely, nigga.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25.
He plays like a bitch. It's a man type of nigga. He's on. I can respect him a little bit more.
Scanning the field. It's Sayan. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Huh?
This is one of the advantages of playing zone
That's
defense
bad by
is
me,
that
though.
the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
Looking deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort.
That's slow-ass pitch, bro.
You know, it's great if you hit these shots down the field early in the game, but they
Nigga,
really
that
serve
ball
two
was
purposes.
just...
One, yes, you're trying to connect. But two, you're also keeping the defense honest. They cannot inch up near the line of scrimmage to stop the run. Now, this should produce some level of openness for that run game. I would expect him to get back to that here in the next series or two. Try to pound that rock.
Quick throw to the left. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. They did not make it short on 4th down.
I know this group wanted to be aggressive today, but this is more in the reckless category. It's on your own side of the 50. It's the first half. They had no success here leading into this 4th down. It's 4th and forever. And now the opposition has great field position. You're setting them up for success because of this reckless call on 4th down.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
A big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in! Touchdown, Oregon!
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. And here he comes now from the end zone. So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. They're going to run it here. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, when you're in a backed-up situation offensively, there's really one objective, and that is to create at least 1, maybe 2 first downs in order to reestablish field position. Well, now, objective achieved. Now you can get into this point where you're thinking about going down and scoring.
What a catch!
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
To throw, it's Sayin. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught on the outside. It's Smith. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Remember, Chris, you've got to secure the ball, then get the foot down, and he's able to do that. Then you got to maintain control through the process of potentially going to the ground out of bounds. He gets all 3 of those elements, and it's a first down. That's a really good job.
Quick throw to the left side. Catch made in space. Look out. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
Give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice first down there.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Caught near the goal line. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. As As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. We've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, second and goal. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Ohio State. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Now the important point after attempt. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver the ball in creative ways here in the run game. I really love this design, but the defense was also ready for it. If we know what's coming, certainly they do, and they were ready for that play.
And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Coming after him. Hit as he released it. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they put 6 more on the board.
Chris, as a quarterback, there are times when you know you're going to take a hit and you still got to stand in there and deliver. This was a beautiful throw for a touchdown, and he knows he's about to get hit. I tell you what, give a lot of credit to this quarterback. That takes a lot of courage.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they hand it off to the back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Can he get there on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. Excellent field position here for the offense. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a 3-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw testing the middle. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
This is an aggressive call right here. And listen, I don't mind it. They're trying to get a score going into halftime, break this tie game up. But I got to tell you, now you've created a lot of momentum for this defense that just gets off the field. And now their offense has a chance to put that score up.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Spins away from defenders.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start.
Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I don't mind the decision to run there. There really wasn't anything open down the field, but you've got to protect the football once you become a runner. As a quarterback, the number one thing is the ball. You've got to take care of it throwing it down the field. You've got to take care of it when you're a runner. You got to get down or get out of bounds. That is a bad turnover from this quarterback.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Catch made on the right side. He's got some space. Look out. And that game moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back to throw. It's Moore. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over it.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And now Oregon will spend their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. This will likely be the last play of the half. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Ducks will kick this deep, begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got open space. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. He could breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the third quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
Touchdown, Ducks. The offense takes the lead here in the second half. Looks like a design run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage, and it's an easy touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Using his legs, it's Jackson. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive moving. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
You know, Chris, when you boil this game all the way down for a quarterback, it really is about two things. Getting first downs, getting touchdowns. Here, he's able to move the chains, and he does so easily.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught over the middle. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6. Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. To the air, it's Sand. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Stop for no gain. Defense very stubborn here down near the goal line. That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long.
This is an outstanding job by this secondary. They are covering so well right now, but after that amount of time as a quarterback, I think you've got to at least try to break contain, get yourself outside of the pocket, maybe use your legs to pick up yards, or just force the defense to cover you on the edge. Just sitting there and taking the sack, that's clearly not what you want. Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Davison. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Out of bounds after a solid game. They'll spot it at the 40. See what the call is on 1st and 10. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Leaning on the run game here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, or run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Caught behind the line. It's Moore. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down to the 48. So they finally feed the elite wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joel, but let's see if they look to him as they try to close it out.
And, Chris, not all contributions show up on the stat sheet. This defense has certainly been aware of this wide receiver and committed resources to try to slowing him down, which they've done, but that's allowed other areas of this offense to have success. Now, as the defense shifts back, I think he's going to have more of an opportunity in the next couple of series to create some of those catches.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. They've been stopped in their first two fourth down attempts. Here comes number 3. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. And off to the right side. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
I cannot believe he made that decision with the lead in the fourth quarter in the national championship game. That might be the worst throw of his whole season. And now you've got a chance to go down and win this thing. There has not been a big
open field ahead. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Back to pass. It's Sayan. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. The ball is out. Who's going to get it?
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands. And lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate. And they're able to retain possession here.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's fourth down. Got to convert.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Fourth down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. So hold on here. The defense declines the penalty. The offense...